Hello everyone. Today we're going to be answering questions while eating hot chicken. Obviously inspired by the popular internet show Hot Ones. But instead of Hot Ones chicken, we have Wingstop. So I'm going to be answering some questions you have submitted while the heat is rising. So the chicken I have here today, from hot to extremely hot, are Louisiana Rub, Spicy Korean Q, Original Hot, Cajun, Mango Habanero, and lastly, Atomic. I'm kind of anxious and nervous, excited to answer some questions. I can handle some spice, but I don't know if, going up to Atomic, if it's going to be manageable or just, tears and snot running down my face. Also, hopefully I could get as accurate as possible. They didn't label the chicken, so I'm just going to try to do as much research as I can to get the accurate flavor. And yeah, so let's just get started. Alright, so the first flavor we have Louisiana Rub. I haven't tried any of these flavors, so this will also be like kind of a food review. That's a decent chicken. The Film Crusader asks, your thoughts on the big directors hating Marvel situation? That these big directors are getting asked these type of questions, which has nothing to do with the movie they're promoting. But I'm kind of in the middle. I could see where they're coming from. But let's say like the comment Martin Scorsese made about Marvel being not cinema and basically theme parks, which I get. I can see that. But I disagree. I think Marvel movies are cinema, and I don't necessarily think they're theme parks. Sure, they follow a formula and they appeal more to the masses and stuff like that, but they do give, amazing, unique cinematic experiences, and they're keeping theaters and the box office and just movies in general afloat. And, we have to give them credit, and they're a lot of fun. Some are not, but for the majority, they're great. And I will always adore Marvel, and I'm always going to be a fan. I'm always going to go to their movies, so that's sort of my thoughts. I don't know. HALLOWEENKillsnews asks, which movie describes your love life? I'm always going to say 500 Days of Summer, because no matter where I am in my life, or I'm always going to think about the one, the one that got away, or the one I'm meant to be with, but on their side, through their eyes, I'm not the one for them, so that's always going to haunt me, and that's always going to be my love life. Alright, so next we have the Spicy Korean Q. Every 2 chickens, I do have the flavor in sauce, so I will be dipping these chickens in the sauce. So when we get to Atomic, I will be dipping the Atomic into the sauce, so more heat. This question was repeated a lot. Naimira, they ask, what movie did I have my sexual awakening? Alright, so good. I do have the right flavor, but yeah, it's getting a little hot. Yeah, for sure. Alright, so this is good. So I remember one of my earliest crushes from my favorite movie, Edward Scissorhands, Winona Ryder. I think she'll always be my first crush. But sexual awakenings per se, I would have to go with Austin Powers, Elizabeth Hurley, Heather Graham. Just watching those movies in general, I was like, am I supposed to be watching these? But yeah, no, I think that would, from way early age, I was awakened, I guess. But I love those movies. They're amazing and hilarious. And yeah. Next question from esthereviews is, what was the film that made you fall in love with cinema? It's hard to pinpoint like one movie, but just from an early age, Edward Scissorhands, a lot of Johnny Depp movies, or Tim Burton, they've worked together a lot. Just seeing the worlds they created, it's just so creative, so imaginative. And Johnny Depp always, he looks different, he dresses up and makeup and everything like that, and just totally having fun and just being wacky and stuff like that. And it just, I don't know, that's what I just made me fall in love with cinema and making me want to make movies and perform in kind of in the same vein as that. So, but obviously movies like Star Wars, Indiana Jones, Marvel movies, I would say recently, or not recently, but teen years, Christopher Nolan movies did that for me. So just cinema in general. I just love movies. Always going to be my life. And yeah. Now I love this question from UC. What's the first film you want to show your kids? I can't wait to have kids, but I think I would have to be like your basic parent and show them Star Wars and just open their imagination like that with Star Wars. I think that's just a beautiful thing. Now, where to start? I think I'm gonna have to start with the OG trilogy, of course. So they're, you know, so if you show them new stuff and then they grow up and then they don't like the old stuff, so I want to start them off with the old. Alright, so not too bad. I didn't have to go to the water. So next round. Water does sound nice right now, but next we have original hot chicken. Kind of has that buffalo flavor, not too spicy, so yeah. Alright, so Devin asks, guilty pleasures? I don't really use that term, guilty pleasures, because I believe you should not be guilty of what you like. So, but I still want to answer the question. But recently I watched Flash Gordon, and I bought it on 4K. But it's not even, it's so bad as a good situation. I think it's a legit masterpiece, but obviously a lot of people think it's cheesy and all that stuff, but I guess my guilty pleasure as a whole is like that whole niche of retro, campy, sci-fi stuff, so. And like, again, I guess another guilty pleasure, my favorite TV show of all time is Lost in Space from 1965. It's a masterpiece, but obviously people are gonna see it as not. But yeah, I guess those would be my guilty pleasures, just that whole that whole genre. Kathleen Ross asks, favorite food? Well, isn't it obvious? Chicken? Nah. I guess I would, like, going to restaurants and just in general, I guess I usually do order like burgers, so I don't know, maybe that's my favorite food. But as you have noticed, I always talk about food, and so far on this channel, I love movies, but I always try to, I've incorporated food into it some way. I just love eating and discovering new foods. But I guess my favorite meal would have to be, some sort of like surf and turf, steak and lobster. Obviously I don't eat it as often because I can't just go around getting lobster and steak all willy-nilly, so. But that's my favorite meal. Alright, next, chicken. So unfortunately I wasn't recording the last round, but I was having the Cajun chicken with the sauce, and I didn't really like it, so I'm not going to eat more of it. The heat wasn't that bad, but the flavor wasn't too great. But and we'll move on to the extreme stuff. Alright, good. I made sure we were recording. But we have mango habanero. Kind of interested. Never really had this flavor before. It's alright. It's got that sweetness to it, which is nice. Kind of like that. Not too bad. I like this question a lot. Don asks, what performance you wish you'd given? It's hard to say it. But, I think I would have to go if I gave a performance, say, Daniel Day-Lewis in There Will Be Blood, I could, I could say I've done that, like, if I had a horrible career but I gave that one performance, I'd be satisfied. Moving Pictures asks, if you could wear a specific outfit from any movie, what is it? I don't know, that's a good question. There's a lot of great outfits out there. And I also do want to get into cosplay in some form. I don't know if I could ever make them, but definitely buying them and dressing up and stuff like that. But I've done it, but I would like to do it again. Kylo Ren is a great outfit. Like Jack Sparrow, Edward Scissorhands, they're great. Sweeney Todd, I think those costumes are great. I just thought of this, and it's one of the coolest outfits ever. But the Nolan Batman, especially from the Dark Knight / Dark Knight Rises, I just absolutely love it. And it's the only one. I don't know about Pattinson, but so far it's the only Batman costume that you can actually turn your neck. So that's a great plus too. All right, so far it's been all right. Next we have Atomic with its sauce. So hopefully we get some kind of entertainment going with the tears and the snot. But yeah, I'm gonna go grab it right now. I don't know, I'm actually kind of nervous to try these. I could see all the peppers and stuff. Alright. It's definitely the hottest, but nothing I can't handle. Well, I don't know. Hold on. It's not horrible, but it's definitely something, but hold on. Wait. Yeah, it is pretty hot. Wow. Okay, that's good. Oh my god. Kylo asks, movie characters or incidents that you can relate to in your own life. Oh my god, this is actually... But, movie character I can always relate to. Should be relatable for all. cinema lovers is Ed Wood from Ed Wood. Obviously, he's not necessarily a movie character; it's based on someone real. But you know, he wants to become a filmmaker, and he's horrible at it. But you know, he still pursues his dreams, and despite what everybody says, all the negativity, he still pushes on. You know, and he still kept making movies, and because that's what he loved to do. Incidents, I'm sure there's a lot, especially, you know, in the romance department that I can relate to, but I recently went through cancer, and that's something I can relate to in movies when they, well, you know, in a way, finally I can obviously relate to it. But I would like to go back to watch, you know, films like, if I can remember, like Me and Earl and the Dying Girl, just films like that I like to go back to, and hopefully, I think I'm ready now to watch them. But wow, I'm not. Man, this is Jesus. All right, here we go. Oh, Carson Biggs asks, "What movie made you think I should make this account?" Wow, it just like the the heat levels really went from like 0 to like 10, but it's not necessarily a specific movie. But let me just start. Obviously, he's talking about my Instagram account, Ultimate Movie Count. It's not a specific movie that made me want to create it. I don't know. I just obviously I had an Instagram, and then I followed some movie accounts, and Instagram transitioned or added from not only you can post pictures, but then you can start doing video clips. So I was like, okay, not a lot of accounts are doing this. So I thought, you know, why don't I sort of like pave the way, like, hey, I'm a movie account, but I'm posting clips. And also, you know, am I making any sense? I don't know. I just love movies so much, and I just want to be able to share it with people. And I knew I would get some sort of following, but not to this level. But yeah. What am I saying? I just wanted to share my love for movies, because I know that there are other movie lovers out there, and I wanted to reach them in some way. And now I'm able to do that. And I'm very grateful, obviously grateful to you guys for making me able to do that. And I just feel blessed to be part of this community, this film community on Instagram. But yeah, I just hope you've been enjoying my content, and I've been enjoying your feedback, your comments, your passion for film. So I thank you, and I hope you enjoyed this video. Definitely got kind of bad towards the end. Like, I'm really not exaggerating. If the chicken was better, I ate more of them, but they were just kind of like Wingstop chicken. But I definitely got the heat, which is great. But hopefully you enjoyed watching. You could follow all my social medias down below. Hopefully we get to do something like this again sometime soon. And I hope you have a great rest of your day. Thank you.